Hi, and welcome back. So today I have one that is interesting. I think it's going to be pretty fun. This is a AliExpress version, so a clone, I know, of the Lego Maersk Train. Now I purchased this because that set's retired, but I just want a train set, right, that I want to build, and I love, love, love the way that one looks. Also, I want to have a lot more cars, so I actually ordered 2 of this set. This is one, I haven't received the other one yet. So I'll have more cars, and it was very, very reasonable on AliExpress, super inexpensive. So I'm going to build it and review it, and like I said, no, if this isn't your thing, that's fine, but I think it's a good deal because it's a retired set. So in that case, I can't go out and buy a Lego version of it. So with all that said, it comes like this in this big bag of parts, okay, and it comes with an instruction manual and a decal sheet. So I'm going to go over this and build it and let you know what I think. So I'm going to open this up and see with all these parts in here. I don't think any of these bags are numbered actually. They are not. So this is going to be just, I don't know how I'm going to build it, but it's going to be an adventure because none of the bags are numbered. So we'll see. One thing I wanted to point out is let me bring the camera around so I can take you in and show you the manual and show you the decals because I do have an issue with that. So hang on one second. Okay, so the manual doesn't have any art on it anywhere, which I guess is fine for me. But the instructions look pretty good. I mean, it looks the same as the real ones because I looked online. And in addition, they do include a section in the back here. Let me see where it is. Right here. Let me get to the beginning of it. Of course, I'm missing the page. No, that's not it. It's over here. Come on. Of how to put power functions in it. They actually have that section, what to do. So that's cool. The decals, that's the biggest weak point I can see. I haven't opened any packages, but they're printed really faint. It looks like the ink was fading on the printer and they're running out of ink, even the black, because the blue does not really match exactly. It's way too light. Like I said, I ordered a second set, so hopefully the decals are better. I'm probably going to apply these just because I really don't care, at least to the engine. And if I don't like it, I'll just swap them out and use the one from the other set if they're better. So, but I'm going to build it, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we finished with the Maersk set from AliExpress. First thing, there were plenty, there were, extra pieces. So there were no missing pieces whatsoever. Did use all but this one decal. There was no place for it. The decals you're going to see they were too light. But first thing is we've got 3 minifigures. There are 2 here. These 2 guys here. Okay, hopefully you can see them. And then there's one in the truck. So I'm going to show you the truck now. Actually, I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show you everything better. Okay, so here's the truck, the truck to move things around. So let me take this apart here. And so this does have a little stand, so you can stand up the trailer like that. So the truck itself is really cool. There's your 3rd minifigure. Got, so you can see the decals don't really stand out very well, like especially back here. They actually look better in the camera. And you can see on the container. But so this is the truck. You can see how light that is. So there's the truck. And then here's the trailer and the container. This is the reefer container. So you've got your gauges here and your, all your equipment. And you've got your doors back here. I wasn't real careful because I'm going to be replacing these stickers. I'm going to make custom ones that are better. So they're a little crooked. But I mean, you can open it and you can actually, the container's empty. So you really could fill it with whatever. And the container just sits very nicely on the trailer. And then the way this works is this little pin goes in this little here. Hard to do in camera. Well, let me put that up. And there you go. So that's the truck. Truck is pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna park that back here. Now we've got our train cars. So here is one train car, and again you can see the decals are not so good. There are only two, one on either side. Now the way these work is, and here's the other one, they're both the same. So this one has both containers, so you can pop these off. Now you could put the containers, they sit down in here like that. So you can have one container, and if you wanted to have two containers, you just add this piece to the center of one car, and you can have your two containers across, or you can have separate, two separate cars with one container each. Just get them in there, and there you go. I actually like this better. I'm also going to be building longer, like 40-foot containers, and I want to try and do like a double stack, which I think is going to be really cool once I manage it. But I like that for right now. So it's really good. One problem I have a broken bogey plate in the set, which sucks. But it's not a big deal because I'm going to be taking they roll real nice, the wheels. I'm going to be taking the bogey plate off of the locomotive, which I'm going to show you in a minute, which is fantastic. The locomotive, this is why I wanted this set. This thing is beautiful. Let me get everything else out of the way so it doesn't detract here. This thing is gorgeous. I mean, the decals are not so good because you can see how light like these triangles are, like here and here. This thing is so beautiful. I love this thing. But again, I need better decals. I have lights that are going to light all here and in here and even in the cab, I think. But I mean, it's big. It's longer than a normal Lego locomotive. I think it's so gorgeous looking. I think this is beautiful. Obviously, the decals suck, but I'm getting better ones. You can't even read some of these, but that's not a problem. But the other thing is the wheels here on the locomotive, the drive wheels and stuff, are kind of tight. But again, that doesn't matter because I'm going to be putting power functions in here, and I'm actually going to be putting dual motors because like I said in the beginning, I bought two of this set. So I'm going to be pulling, so each set comes with two cars, right? But I'm going to try and build a third car using the parts from the locomotive, some sort of car. So I'll end up with 5 cars and the locomotive because I don't want 2 locomotives. I just don't like that idea. I know I could build it as a dummy locomotive, and I may still do that. I'm not sure, but I think I'd rather be able to have 5 cars if possible. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to mess with it and see. But this thing is gorgeous. So I'm going to be replacing these both of these with power functions motors, and then I can take one of these bogey plates and replace the cracked one. And also that'll get rid of these tight wheels here. These wheels are kind of tightish, which again doesn't matter because they're getting replaced. But that thing is absolutely beautiful, right? And then, you've got it's really nice. I mean, this thing, let me see if I can hook them all up and kind of give you a shot of it. I don't know that I can, but we're going to try. There you go. So there's the 3 cars. Oh, another thing you can do, here, hang on, let me, wait a minute. Let me just kind of get you as best as I can. You can take this refrigerator container, and that can sit down in here. Let me just get it in here. There you go. So you can have a full train going around, which is what I'll probably do, and I'll have the truck just parked in the yard. But I mean, that's awesome. And I'm going to have at least 4 cars, 2 of each of these. One, I'm going to try and do 2 40-foot double stacks, which will be really cool if I can manage it. And I'm going to have to make larger decals, like twice the size, but I think I can do that, I think. I'm going to try. And this thing looks awesome. It's a beautiful train. I love it. So overall, I do love this locomotive. I mean, I love the train. All the cars are really nice. It's beautiful. It really is. And I mean, like I said, it's a retired set, so I have no problem buying a copy of it because I think it's a great set. I like it. I have no problems with it. I think it looks incredible. You know, the wheels are a little tight only on the locomotive. The others are perfect. But again, I'm going to switch these out for two power functions motors, so that won't matter. My opinion of the build, which I didn't give you, was that was the most difficult thing because none of the bags were numbered. So you had to basically dump all the parts and kind of hunt for everything. So it was, I mean, I didn't have a real problem with it. It wasn't that huge a deal for me personally. But yeah, you just keep that in mind. You had to dump out all the parts that were not numbered and go through and figure it out. But the biggest detraction from this is the stickers. They're terrible stickers. They're faint. They're not printed well. I'm going to peel them all off and replace them. But I mean, I can get replacement stickers on eBay for this set that are beautiful and crystal clear, and they're not expensive. So there's a lot of options for that to replace the stickers, and it's going to look fantastic. I'm going to have future videos where I install the power functions, and I'll show you that, and then we'll take them for a run. We'll show you the train going around, so you can see how it works, how well it works, and with this model, and a couple other things involving that. So stay tuned. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed. If you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button, like, share, comment. I answer all comments. And make sure you hit the bell so you get notified, because we're going to be doing a lot more of these train videos coming up too. I have a layout I'm going to set up, which I'll film. I'm going to have, as I put buildings in, different things. So yeah, keep it right here. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.